Okay, big news coming from West Bengal. Yet another resignation of a cabinet minister, this time of the state government. Rajib Banerjee, forest minister in the West Bengal government, has resigned from office. It is not exactly clear whether he intends to quit the party. Remember, this comes close on the heels of Bengal sports minister Lakshmi Ratan Shukla and former Mamta aide Suvendhu Adhikari quitting the government, quitting the party as well in the other two cases. So this is the latest we are getting on a series of resignation. The third one, in fact, announced today by Rajib Banerjee, who is the forest minister. Let's, in fact, get in more inputs coming in on this. First, let's listen in to Rajib Banerjee himself on what he has to say about this decision.
আমায় কেউ ভুল বুঝবেন না, আমি সত্যি অত্যন্ত মনে প্রাণে ভীষণভাবে আমি আহত হচ্ছিলাম। সেই আঘাত আমি নিতে পারছিলাম না, তাই আমাকে এই সিদ্ধান্ত নিতে হয়েছে। এবং সর্বশেষ আমি আবার বলি, বাংলার মানুষের স্বার্থে যতদিন থাকবে আমি কাজ করব। এবং আমি আরেকবার নতমস্তকে আমার দলনেত্রী যিনি আমাকে এই সুযোগ করে দিয়েছেন তাকে আমি প্রণাম জানিয়ে আমার রাজীবদা আমি
Tanima Vishwas joining me on the phone line. Tanima, you know Bengal politics much better than many of us. So if you can help us understand that, you know, with this kind of an exodus that is happening, and these are ministers, these are prominent members of the TMC, all now at this juncture leaving office. Now, of course, in this case, we don't know whether he's leaving. He says, he uses the word aghat, which means deeply hurt. Now, what do you make of these developments?
That's right. In fact, if you also see what Rajib Banerjee just said, he did not really, in fact, both him and Lakshmi Ratan Shukla, for that matter, that we've seen, the two ministers who were the last few couple to quit, they have actually not specified whether or not they are going to join another party, what was their main reason. Lakshmi Ratan Shukla, of course, said that he wanted to focus back on sports. Rajib Banerjee over here, very interestingly, says that he'll continue working for the people. In fact, his parting shot was that he was facing a lot of difficulties. He could not take that pain any longer, which is the reason why he took this very difficult decision, is what he said in while speaking to the media a short while back. So some of these people are, of course, not spelling out whether they're going to decamp or join another opposition party ahead of the elections. But nonetheless, this is a clear sign of trouble, internal trouble that Trinamool Congress has in fact been battling ahead of the elections, that so many people from different, whether it's a ministerial level person or someone else who was holding a party position, quitting just with months to go for the Bengal state elections. That is definitely not a good sign. We've seen that they have tried to hold some people back, like they were successful in holding back Birbhum MP Shatabdi Roy from going out of the party, so if we are to believe the political buzz in the state. But nonetheless, there are others who are constantly quitting from their positions. This is the third minister to resign in 1 month from the Bengal government, which is not normal by any standards. And with that, of course, Mamta government has a twofold problem ahead of the elections. Firstly, of course, to counter the charge led by BJP. We know that tomorrow Prime Minister Modi is going to be in the state, and the kind of political war of words we have seen taking place between BJP and TMC over the past few weeks. But also this other aspect that TMC is battling is their own internal strife within the party, where a number of people have in fact resigned over the past few weeks.
Even though Mamta Banerjee trying to, in fact, take on the BJP head-on, whether it's with announcing her constituencies or with other issues that you pointed out, the fact that depletion of forces from the TMC at this stage is something hugely questionable and interesting also to observe at this stage. Thanks for joining us, Tanima, with your inputs.